Hello, everyone. This is OG Mumbling Nick from Dabbling in Politics. I am here to talk about the first ever presidential candidate to come from the Dabbleverse, one Joseph Samuel Catalano. I have reached out to Mr. Catalano and his team over the past couple of weeks trying to get an interview, and I have been getting the runaround. I have been told I will get an interview, but it keeps getting pushed farther and farther into the future. And unfortunately for Mr. Catalano, I had something specific I wanted to address with him at the beginning of the interview before we got into policy questions. And that is something I stumbled upon on accident, which I believe could be possible campaign finance fraud or campaign finance violations, I should say. Um, so I tweeted to Mr. Catalano finally. I was like, well, unfortunately, I cannot stop the story now. And he took that, he DM'd me and he took that as he thought I was threatening him. I'm like, no, it is not a threat, Mr. Catalano. Um, I had a story, something I stumbled upon. I wanted to ask you about it because I actually believe this might just be an oversight on your behalf. And it's something you could have taken care of right there during the interview. And then it would have been over. And then there wouldn't be a story. But you did not want to talk to me, the person of the political press, which is weird because usually when someone runs for office, the first thing they do is hit all the shows. And in the Dabbleverse, this is the only political show. So this should have been the first show you hit. Instead, you decided to have a Catalano TV show with a kangaroo court scene with like you, 2K, Lou the God, and all that. So I don't know how seriously you are taking this presidential run, but if you had reached out to me, we this could have been settled, and there never would have been a story because you could have been, oh my God, that was just an oversight. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, and it would have been dead. And that's something I was willing to do because I actually like a lot of the things you're saying, Mr. Catalano. I like some of your policies, but unfortunately, I don't know if you really are for the working man, for the people, because that's something I am for. I talk about that all the time on Dabbling in Politics. I talk about class warfare. I talk about us going against the elites. But you seem to be too elite to talk to someone like me. You want to talk to the big time shows that don't even talk politics. So it makes me wonder, Mr. Catalano, had you not big time me, had you actually been a man of the people, this probably could have been squashed. Instead, now the story is out because as an independent political journalist in the Dabbleverse, it is my obligation to hold politicians accountable, and that's what I have to do right now. So, um, first thing I'm going to do, I am going to be bringing up some screens here. The first one is an email that Mr. Catalano shared, I believe, on Friday during this Catalano court fucking thing. This is an email from the FEC. Now, when someone runs for president, one of the first things they do is register their campaign with the FEC. It appears Mr. Catalano has done that. This is FEC request Catalano for America 2028. So Joey has in fact registered for president. He's put it all over X saying this is real, and YouTube. I am running for president. He even has his own Catalano 2028 YouTube channel now to go separate from his Catalano TV channel. That is actually going to play a part into what I am talking about today. So this, I just want to show you 100%. This is not a scam. This is not satire. This is not a joke. Joey Catalano is running for president. Now, remember that. Remember, this is real. I could show you a million tweets, a million posts on YouTube. I'm not going to do that, but trust me, you can find them. This is real. This is not satire. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to bring up Joey's very first political ad that he did. Let's go to, is it? Let's go to Joey's political page. Here we go. Joseph Catalano for president 2028. All right, let's watch. Here's the video he did. Let's see, he has 3 videos up. Can an average American really be for president? But this is his ad right. As you can see, why I'm running for president without big money. And we got some comments. If you go down here, This is Joey's "Why I'm Running for President with Big Money." This is a powerful speech. Let's listen to the last 30 seconds of this speech or so. Don't want to listen to the whole thing; it's too long. But I will put the link in the description.
Imagine communities hosting block parties and town hall. Proof that democracy works when people are heard. Get involved and join the movement. This isn't a campaign for the elite. It's a movement powered by people like us. Here's how you can help. Become a volunteer, spread this message, talk to your friends, and bring more neighbors into the fight. I am Joseph Samuel Catalano, presidential candidate for the 2028 election. God bless America, and I approve this message.
Okay, once again, this is real. You heard him say it right after he said organizing town hall, right? He wants people to come together. He's looking for volunteers. When you volunteer for a campaign, there's two ways you can volunteer. You can volunteer your time or you can volunteer your money. And Joey is looking for both, as he says in this video. He is looking for people that want to volunteer their time for his campaign. But Joey has also put up recently a campaign fundraiser. So it is right here. Joseph Samuel Catalano, Catalano for America 2028. All right. As you see, you can sign in, quick contributions. You can donate once, you can donate monthly. And when you donate, you see you have to put your email, your phone number, your last name, first name, billing, your address, total address, city, blah, 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 your employer, card, blah, blah, blah. Because let me tell you why. We have strict campaign finance laws. It's so massive. I don't trust me. I don't even know like a tenth of them or a quarter of them, whatever. But I do know everyone that donates has to give their personal information, like right here. You have to collect this information from everyone that donates because we have laws where since Joey is not doing the big money donations, which I love, Joey. I don't know if I have a screenshot of that. I was going to show it, but if I don't, trust me, it can be found. Joey is doing the individual donations. So individuals can only donate a certain amount of money per candidate. That's why you need to know their information. It is illegal to accept funds without knowing the personal information from the people giving the money. Something else that's important is when you register with the FEC here, you will have a bank account, specific bank account registered to the campaign, and all the funds need to go in that account, right? And another thing, all the money spent must be documented and it must be spent on the campaign. It cannot be spent personal, and you cannot mix your campaign money with your personal money. That's why you need the separate account. So remember all this, everything I'm saying right now. All right, let's close this part out, Joey. Hopefully you get some donations. Let me see, what did I want to bring up, Nick? Oh, I should have shown this first before I showed what I just showed, but I can show it now anyway. Just talking about how Joey does the small money donations. He's not big timing us here. He's not doing super PACs or anything like that. Here we go. Well, as of July 23rd, blah, blah, we are now seriously considering the general election public funding grant, which could provide 123.5 million, blah, blah. If we accept it, we cannot raise a single dollar from private donors. That means no GoFundMe, no rich buddies, no shady PACs, full federal audit of every penny. Remember that, full federal audit of every penny. This is the honorable path. And if we go that way, it is to provide to the country to prove to a country that a regular man with nothing to hide can rise with nothing but truth and fire. Stay tuned. I'm Joey C. I'm not a bot. Okay. So Joey is remember, everything's going to be audited. Everything gets audited anyway, but just letting you know, no shady super PACs. That's why he's doing the individual donations that I just showed you. All right, Joey. Now let's move on to the big reveal. I mean, it's nothing sexy. I hope no one's thinking it's anything mind-blowing here. And like I said, this could have been prevented, Joey. You know, I actually just wanted to have a straight up political interview with you on, why you're running for president, why you think you make a good president. But I really wanted to talk about your policies because I am all about policies, and you seem like you have some good ones in that video, your campaign ad there. But as I said, I was going to start off by with the question that unfortunately is now not a question. It's now going to be the story, and it's what I stumbled upon here. So here we go. Sorry, this is the same video again. We'll close that out. Sorry about that, guys. I actually am going to be showing that same video. It's just Joey has it in multiple places. That was his campaign video on his campaign page. This is the exact same video. I will play the final 30 seconds again, just so you know. This is the exact same video. Remember, America's Future, Presidential Visions for a New Tomorrow. But now this one's on Catalano TV, his personal page. So,
Imagine communities hosting block parties and town hall. Proof that democracy works when people are heard. Get involved, join the movement. This isn't a campaign for the elite. It's a movement powered by people like us. Here's how you can help. Become a volunteer, spread this message, talk to your friends, and bring more neighbors into the fight. I am Joseph Samuel Catalano, presidential candidate for the 2028 election. God bless America, and I approve this message.
there we go. As you can tell, the exact same video, organizing town hall, right? Here it says satire, comedy, entertainment, etc. As I showed in the first document, this is not satire. This is not comedy. Joey is running for president. Just go to his X. He's got it listed 1,000,000 times. This is not a joke. He is registered with the FEC. He is running for president. So this means nothing. Now, why does it say that? Because Joey did what many live streamers do, including myself. I do this a lot of times. Is he just copied and pasted the comments from like his last video onto this one. Unfortunately for Joey, this is a presidential campaign ad, and he's really running for president. Like, this is on his presidential page, but he put it on his personal page too. And you know, he has that link where you can donate and you have to give all your information and everything, and it goes to the campaign. Well, unfortunately here, he's also asking for donations. It says PayPal donations, paypal.com at joeyc0120, venmo.com/u/joseph-catalano-47. This is Joey's personal PayPal account and Joey's personal Venmo account. So people watching this video, this campaign video, it all depends now if they catch it on his personal page or on his campaign page. If you catch it on his personal page, you will be prompted to donate money that will go in the Joseph Catalano's personal account, not his campaign account. That is highly illegal against campaign finance laws. This money will also be mixing with Joey's personal funds, which is, again, against campaign finance laws. When people give money to Joey here via PayPal or via Venmo, Joey will not be receiving their personal information. He won't get their name, their address, their phone number, their email. All of that is required by law, as I stated. That's why the official link where Joey is taking campaign donations, you have to give that information. It is not being asked for here. So that, again, is against campaign finance laws. And that means any money that goes in here, if Joey spends it on himself personally, that will once again be against campaign finance laws. And if he doesn't document that spending, that again is against campaign finance laws. What I believe happened, as I said, is Joey not accidentally, without thinking, he copied and pasted the description from probably the last video he made and put it onto this one. And so it asked for donations going into his personal accounts, which again is very illegal. Now that's oversight by Joey. I don't think he realized he even did that. And I could have addressed that with him if he indeed talked to me, but he did not. So now we are stuck, and I was forced to release this. Didn't want to. I take no pleasure in this. And like I said, if it was oversight, Joey could have taken care of this while we were doing the interview. And then by the time anyone saw it, it would have been gone. And no harm, no foul. No, now if someone donates to Joey's Venmo or his PayPal and you put for the Catalano campaign or whatever, that's campaign finance fraud. That money again is being not distributed into a specific bank account registered with the FEC under the Catalano campaign. It is going to Joey's personal account, and it is mixing with Joey's personal money. And it is not, they are not getting the information of everyone donating and all of that. Like, I think I listed 5 campaign finance violations that I found just off the top of my head, without even digging through our campaign finance laws. As I said, they are vast. There are so many of them. There might even be more violations that I'm just not aware of. And this is without me even looking. Joey, trust me, I did not do my journalistic duty and looked into your background by any means. I wanted to get to know this version of Joseph Samuel Catalano, and I didn't want to judge you on your past. Unfortunately, you being new to the campaign, the running for president biz, I think you may have tripped up. I think you need a campaign manager that has experience and not Uncle Bob or whatever is going on here. But yeah, so that's the story. Joseph Samuel Catalano, candidate for president of the United States, put out a campaign video on 2 different platforms, his official presidential YouTube page and his personal YouTube page. And one means he is asking for campaign funds on an official link that does it legally, where the money is all documented and goes into a special bank account. I assume, I don't even know that part, but I assume hopefully Joey registered whatever bank account that goes into with the FEC. If he didn't, then even that's illegal, but I have no proof of that. What I do have proof of is that when he put that video on his personal account, he's soliciting for campaign donations to his personal Venmo and his personal PayPal, and that is at least 5 separate violations right there. Hopefully, Joey can take care of this before anything happens. I'm not looking to get the man in trouble. I would actually like him to continue his campaign, and hopefully, I can get that interview. And Joey, now you see that I was not your enemy. I am just a member of the political press. And unfortunately, you seem to be big timing me here, and I had to release the story without comment. I wanted to get a comment from you, and as I said, this was going to be the very first question I asked you. That's how solid I was going to be. So you could have taken care of this before I even got the question 2. Then this isn't the story. The story would be your answers to my questions on policy and government, domestic policy, foreign policy, all that stuff. Things I want to know. I want to know what Joseph Samuel Catalano thinks of all that. Unfortunately, no, everyone's going to be talking about campaign finance laws being broken. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Joey, please reach out to me so we can do that interview. And I'm not gonna. I might dig a little farther. We'll see if I find anything else. Hopefully, we can have an interview. But this, I didn't even look for. I just saw it and was like, "Oh my god!" Anyway, this is OG Mumbling Nick. Thank you. Please tune in to Dabbling in Politics Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.